Hey all, it's Joe here, and I want to talk to you a little bit about what it's like to come back to your home after a hurricane comes through, and what it's like, what that is going to feel like, what that's going to be like, and also what is it like to leave and get away from a hurricane. So the first piece is, as you're headed away from the hurricane, you're trying to pack up as much as you possibly can, and you should expect the stores to be empty, to just be barren, grocery stores. Everybody who's going to shelter in place has already taken everything. If you don't have some food ready to go, you're going to be in a little bit of trouble. As you head out of town, you're going to experience a lot of restaurants that have been evacuated. So even if you're like, let's just get out of town, we'll get food as we go, a lot of those opportunities may not be there. So this first aid kit that I have, or the survival kit that I have here in front of me, which includes the first aid, includes food, calories. Calories on the go in something that's a non-cook item, and calories that can be made with just the addition of hot water. So that's the kind of piece that you want. I need an immediate, I'm in my car, I'm running, oh crap, I need to overnight, now I have a backup. How do I take care of that backup and how do I use that out of the Mylar pouch here? We've got a wonderful little camp stove that's going to be included. This just requires the addition of an isopropyl fuel source on top of it. Sits right on. They're pretty cheap and they're real easy to get. You can get them online, you can get them at a Walmart, get them anywhere. But you just screw this right onto that bottle. That 8-ounce bottle is going to give you 22 liters of purified water. It's going to be able to cook you hot meals. It's going to give you light when you don't have it. It's going to give you warmth if it's cold, and that's a real key tool right there. Addition to that, as you're moving, things are going to happen. As you're moving back, bumps, scrapes, even breaks. And so you need to be able to treat those, and you may not know where your first aid kit has gone. So packed up in here is a first aid kit that's meant to treat those most common of disaster injuries, meaning anything from a sprain, strain, break, back down to abrasions, scrapes, burns, items like that you're able to treat. Also in here are iodine swabs, which you can use to clean wounds, but also you can use to purify water. 4 drops of iodine is going to be able to purify a liter of water for you. So that's a great thing to have. The other thing you're going to notice is things will get wet. If you go back, you don't have clothes, or you need to overnight somewhere. If you end up in your car, if you end up just doing an outpost somewhere, Mylar Shade is going to be a huge benefit for you. It's a huge benefit from the point of it retains 97% of your heat. And if it's hot out, it reflects 97% of that sun heat away. So it can really be a limiter, even if you're setting it up as a fly to help sit underneath as you assess things. You're using it at night to cover with. You want to use it on the ground because everything's wet to keep you dry. Those are all options with this tiny little Mylar blanket that's right here. Additionally, when you're back, you may want to begin the cleanup process. You may want to do things like start a fire for warmth, for heat. So besides the stove, we also have these. These are fireproof matches. They come in a fireproof container, and there are matches that are meant to be able to withstand water and still be able to light. You're not going to ruin these by just lighting them up. So this is the kind of thing you're going to need as you arrive back. Getting around without GPS is also a problem. This little survival bracelet right here is going to include the compass on it. So I've got the compass in here. I've got a whistle for being able to signal if I at some point am in a situation where the structure isn't sound or something like that and I need to signal for help or signal for rescue. Yelling, you'll lose your voice in the first few minutes. So having a whistle that is a super loud whistle is important, and this one really is. Additionally, there's a little rod in here that will allow you to have some spark. So once you take the outside coating off, you can get some really good sparks flying off this guy. That is your backup to your matches in case for some reason you've worked through them all or used all of your matches over the course of days or whatnot. You've got a secondary source to ignite a fire. So that's right here. This is a paracord bracelet, completely covered in paracord. You've got a couple meters of it here. Can be used with that bivy then to help create a water still and purify water, a water catch as it's raining and catch the water, hang it up as a fly, all that because you have all these different tools that are all working together to really create a great survival kit. Light is going to be imperative in the dark. This is a piece of light stick, a chem light that is going to be able to help you as a signaling light. It is a work light as you're arriving back and you hit a dusk and you're like, man, I'm just getting back, it's dusk, I have a chem light. This will light up a room. It will allow you to have workspace to cook food, take care of first aid. It will allow you to signal if you need to, and it just adds a confidence that we get when we have light. So it's a terrific thing. Also in here is a pocket knife. The pocket knife will help you in so many different situations. These are pretty sturdy knives, so you can use them from anywhere from a prying situation, cutting situations. You need to get into something. Even as simple as opening up a bottle of water is disaster relief. Comes in a lot of the screw top or pop off bottles, so this is very helpful when aid starts to come in. Additionally, a mask, what people forget is that when the hurricane came through, it opened up a lot of old homes. It blew around a lot of debris. And then as that debris dries, the trucks that come through to try to aid in the cleanup are now kicking up dust. They're kicking up debris. They're kicking up allergens. So this mask has helped to keep your lungs clear. Your body needs clean, clear oxygen in order to survive, and that's what that is there for. So all this gear packs up nicely into this Ripstop nylon backpack that has the super comfortable and breathable straps on here. This thing will pack all the way up into a package smaller than my fist, but will also hold all of this gear plus more, the additional items that you want to bring. Together you've got a wonderful kit here, and I would urge you, if you've not been through a hurricane before and you've not arrived back at your property afterwards, think through the things you're going to need. We tried to do that here for you. So check out the link and see. We've got a limited supply, but I think this is one you're going to need to get to. And I tell you, having one in my truck, in all of our cars actually, is something that gives me a little bit of peace of mind to know that the next time that happens, I'll be prepared. Stay safe out there.